Okay, Rowan, what are we doing here? You have a baffle part way out, right?
Yeah, there are two plates in here. They're on the Regency stove.
Yeah.
There's a little key out in one of them here. The other one's the opposite, and it flips upside down. Anyway, these are high temperature ceramic baffles. What they do is the wood, they hang in the middle, sort of on the top here, and the wood burns and they heats them up, and they reach a temperature that is high enough to ignite smoke.
Yeah.
About 30% of your fuel value in your wood is in the sap and the other hydrocarbons that are in the basically the fluids of the wood.
Right.
Now, in a traditional fireplace, that's just going up the chimney and smoke and turning into creosote.
Yeah.
In these new stoves, these baffles, they get hot enough to ignite that, and you get, not only do you get that energy back and you can burn that and use it for heat, but you're also saving yourself on cleaning because that's more fuel, that's more creosote that isn't getting stuck in your pipe.
Right.
So it's also a cleaner, more efficient, environmentally friendly thing. And those are two ceramic guys that just sit in there and they walk together.
Yeah. Do they go to the front or the back?
You got to push them to the back because this whole thing is a rolling cyclonic action. It goes down the bottom and it goes to the back on the bottom and then comes up the back wall and over the front of those baffles, and that's where the smoke rolls.
Yeah.
And as it rolls over those baffles, it heats up and ignites, and then you get your smoke ignition, and that's where you get your efficiency out of your freestanding wood stove there.
Why would we noticed a lot of people have the baffles pulled to the front, which would kind of make common sense, I think.
It might,
because they would think that you'd want the heat to go up the back, right?
Yeah, that's sort of a thought from a fireplace thought where they had those 15-degree back walls and you wanted your smoke going up the back.
Yeah.
But you definitely want those pushed back so you can promote the cyclonic action, and also that's also what keeps your glass on your stove clean is that rolling smoke, that igniting smoke will burn any creosote or deposits that end up on your glass. So you have nice clean glass if you keep those pushed to the back, and always burn dry wood between 12 and 20% moisture, and keep your fires going, and make sure you use the thermometer and keep them in the right range.
Stovetop thermometer is a good idea.
Yeah, that'll work with these.
Or on the stovepipe on a single wall.
18 inches up on the stovepipe, on a single wall stovepipe. On a double wall one, you can either use one that penetrates, but it's better to use a stovetop, as those tend to...
Can you put a little light in there for me? Yeah, sure. So we got to see where those baffles are sitting. So they sit on top of that air pipe, right?
Yeah.
And the air comes up and it gives it oxygen, and then it burns before it goes out the chimney top. Go up a little higher with the light. There we go. Okay, so I think most folks would think that it would be better if they were pulled forward, because we run into it as chimney sweeps all the time. So leave your baffles to the back. It doesn't mean it's going to help you light your fire, because it will just burn out your chimney pipe and your stove pipe and your chimney with heat anyway.
Yeah, if you ever see the paint coming off of this or discoloring, that's you're burning your stove too hot.
And the baffle, likely a baffle problem.
Yep.
Either missing or broken or go to the front.